Hi guys, here I have what you would call a really big DaVinci Resolve edit, you would say. It contains a lot of audio files, a lot of pictures. It also includes a lot of, let me show you here, green screen effects. For example, you can see here a rocket flying and, explosions and things like that. It also has these laser gun effects in here, as you can see. Those animations I made myself here inside Fusion. But here is a problem. Now, if I go into my rendering and I click Start Render, it's going to take 4 hours to render this video for me. It's going a little bit up and down, but 3 hours or 3 hours plus. Let's stay at that. Now, the entire video with all its animations and sound effects is 9 minutes and 30 seconds, but it's taking 3 hours to render it. But I have a much better, not more efficient, definitely not more efficient, but time-saving method, I would say. We're gonna use OBS display capture. So what we're gonna do is start the recording. We're gonna full screen here. We're gonna wait for a tiny bit. I would also like to point out that we have to wait until that little bar in the middle disappears, and let's move this mouse out to the corner as well. But once that bar disappears, let's pretend it's this. Oh, it actually disappeared. We click space, the video starts, and I accidentally moved something, so the bar is there, but redo and you can get it right. In any case, what's currently happening is that we are watching the video, except that you're seeing me here as well, but that's not gonna be, I'm gonna do this again without me and do it properly. And I'm watching all of the video. We actually don't need to watch the video. I think you understand the concept. Basically, watch the playback and record the video inside your OBS while watching it, which is going to take exactly as long as the video is, which is 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Remember to make sure that your audio is coming in to OBS as well. As you can see here, my audio bar is showcasing audio that I'm receiving from DaVinci Resolve as I'm watching the playback. Now you might say, why bother? 3 hours, that's nothing. You can do anything else. You can cook food, you can go for a run, you can do anything while your computer is basically sitting there doing the work for you. However, sometimes the video gets so complex and the computer can't really render it, and sometimes the project fails. This depends on how strong your computer is, but if you have the strongest computer in the world, you probably don't care and you're probably not gonna click away from this video, as you don't have this problem at all. Rendering this kind of video will probably take you 30 minutes because your computer is awesome. But if your computer is underwhelming, then sometimes it's gonna take extremely long and sometimes it's gonna fail, and then you can't suddenly render your video unless you're doing this little playback trick. This of course also requires that you are able to watch the video without any problems, watching a beautiful playback with its audio in full function without any latency and lags as you're watching animations and such as well. But now you're gonna end up with a video that is longer than what it should be. It's gonna have a really awkward start with you watching OBS, clicking start record, and it's gonna have an awkward ending as well with a dead space of still image nothing. However, once you've completed the recording, just bring that file into DaVinci Resolve and find your starts and end and just cut those out, and then render the video without doing anything with it, which is gonna go a lot faster because now you don't have those animations in there, you don't have any sound tricks. Everything is just one simple file. All of your Fusion is already in there inside that video without the Fusion edits that DaVinci Resolve needs to go through. But watching it in playback is really smooth and quite clean. Hope this little trick helped out, because it certainly helped me, because I wasn't able to render this video. I looked through the entire video for failures, where it could fail, why it failed, and I didn't find anything that would cause a failure. But every time I started rendering, after 1 hour, it crashed and it said failure. So then I did this little trick to actually being able to make the video happen in the end. And I simply thought that I should share. Take care guys, and good luck with your own production.